The Chronicles of Erythnol, Third Age, Year 1070, May 12th. Theme of the day the wells turned blue. On the 12th day of May, in the year 1070 of the Third Age, every well in Erythnol turned blue. Not the blue of sky, not the blue of water, the blue of old fire, the blue of sleeping stars, the blue of a wound that had learned to shine. At first, the people gathered with wonder. They lowered silver cups into the wells and raised them filled with light. But when they drank, they did not taste water. They tasted memory. From the Sealed Archives. The event was later named the Blue Well Omen. Before that day, the wells of Erythnol had been ordinary things: stone mouths, iron chains, cold ropes, buckets worn smooth by thousands of hands. But at sunrise, all across the floating districts, the old wells began to hum. The sound was low and almost gentle, like a voice heard through a wall, like someone singing from the bottom of the world. By the third hour after dawn, blue light rose from every shaft. The poor came first, because the poor always come first to miracles and disasters. Then came the scholars, the priests, the sky engineers, the relic hunters, and finally the silent guard with their black masks and moonsteel blades. No one knew what the light meant. No one agreed on whether it was holy. That should have frightened them more than it did. The water below the world. Erythnol had always believed its wells drew water from hidden reservoirs inside the floating stone. That was the official explanation. It was also wrong. On May 12th, year 1070, the scholars of the lower observatory discovered that the wells did not descend into stone at all. They descended into distance. Each well was connected to something far beneath Erythnol. Not physically, not in any simple way the mind could hold, but through old gravitational wounds left behind by the sundering. The wells were not wells. They were listening devices. And something beneath the world had finally begun to answer. The first voices. Those who drank from the blue wells reported visions. A fisherman saw 12 moons burning over a black ocean. A young engineer saw machines kneeling like worshippers beneath a dead sun. A priestess heard her own voice speaking from centuries ahead, warning her not to open the silver door beneath the eastern bridge. A child from the Ash Quarter described a city under glass, where people without shadows walked through streets of frozen rain. When asked how she knew this, the child said, "The water remembered me first." By nightfall, the council ordered every well sealed. By midnight, every seal had cracked. By morning, the wells were silent again. But no one who drank from them ever dreamed normally afterward. The witness beneath. Deep under the oldest district of Erythnol, below the ruins of the first archive, the memory engine recorded a new pulse. This pulse did not match the rhythm of the city. It did not match any known machine. It did not match any living heart. The old recorders wrote only one phrase before their crystals shattered. Something beneath us has opened its eye. After that, the phrase was banned, then forgotten, then rediscovered, then banned again. Erythnol has always had a talent for burying truths in circles and calling it wisdom. A very elegant kind of stupidity, really. Almost ceremonial. Today's reflection. Some depths do not reveal themselves through storms. Some speak through stillness. A quiet change. A strange colour in familiar water. A memory that rises when we thought we had already buried it. Erythnol learned that day that what nourishes us may also know us. The wells had given water for generations, but no one had asked what the wells were taking in return. Perhaps all survival has a witness. Perhaps every place that keeps us alive also keeps a record of who we were when we came to it thirsty. And perhaps healing begins when we stop demanding that the past stay silent, simply because we are afraid of what it might say. Reflection questions. What part of my past has begun to speak again? What have I been drinking from without asking what it remembers? Do I fear the truth itself, or the change that truth may demand? What familiar place in my life has become strange lately? If memory is a kind of water, what have I allowed to run dry? The wells did not turn blue because they had been cursed. They turned blue because something ancient finally trusted Erythnol enough to answer.